Welcome back. We are here with April's Mystery Tackle Box, the Pro Series, sitting in my boat in my garage. It is currently a winter storm in April, and hopefully it melts quick. The lakes are open, but otherwise I'd be doing this video out on the lake right now. But we are going to do this inside because we've got about 5 inches of snow out there and it's snowing pretty hard. So pretty simple. You know, it's the Mystery Tackle Box, the Pro Series. Comes pretty basic. It's the same every month at the outside anyways. So we'll go ahead and get her open. Haven't even opened it yet, so it's also a surprise to me. Use the you know, good old keys for that, of course. All right, let's get this open. All right, so the first thing we see again is the measuring tape with the nice presentation. The card that shows us the different lures and what they're worth in there. We also get our sticker here. It's the Ketchco sticker. Everybody, you know, kind of likes them. So let's see. Let's get into this. Let's see what we got and see if this mystery tackle box is worth it or not. So the first thing we've got is we've got a Smithwick suspending. Looks kind of like a jerk bait. It is a 68 foot depth, 4.5 inch, half ounce. It's got some nice colors to it. It's got kind of like a shad color to it, as you can see. Yeah, just an all-around stick bait. Nothing real special. Obviously, you can always use stick baits. One thing I always like to see is the Lunker Hunt. This is a Jolt 2.5. Never used it before. It's got some gold and silver colors to it. Impact series. So check that out. It's actually a floating, not quite a square bill, but it's floating, 1/3 ounce weight, 2.5 inch depth. This should be really nice. Use that in some situations where you've got maybe 5 feet of water above a weed line or a layer of grass there. You can. Now we have the Diesel jig. It is a football jig, just a standard old-fashioned football jig, nothing special. Made by Ketchco. Trail the Diesel jig with a natural life-like crawfish imitating trailer to trigger strikes from bass looking for an easy meal along the bottom. So we all know where to use these. All right, let's take a look at the next ones in this nice little wrapper here. This is actually a Carl's bait, so this is their own bait, which I've never used any of their baits. It says amazing bait, Thwacker sinking. So it's kind of just like a lipless crank. It's got a little different shape to it. Tournament grade, factory direct. We'll give it a try. All right. Now we've got some drop shot weights, which I don't mind getting some drop shot weights. You can always use those. A couple different designs there. They got the long shank style there and just the regular old ball, so we'll give those a run. You can always use these. You end up losing them anyways. All right, we've got some salty, Cabin Creek salty lizard smoke. Get a look at those. Yeah, actually, they can be pretty good. Look, you see their own individual fingers. Check that out. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't know if well you can see that, but all right. Next thing, actually sent me one of my favorite all-time Senkos at this point. KVD. That's the Ocho Strike Kings. I really like these. So let me think here. This was last year. Up until last year, it was strictly Gary Yamamoto. I occasionally use some cheaper plastics to save money, and these were on sale, so I bought a couple packs of them and immediately had a lot of success with them. So I've been running them ever since I dropped the Gary Yamamoto, which is a great it's a great Senko. I just have had more luck with this. I'm not saying anything bad about Gary Yamamoto Senkos, but for half the cost than the Gary Yamamotos, and I'm getting just as many bites, if not more. I'm pretty happy with them, and they come in a multitude of colors. This is like a black blue flake. It says this is a 4-inch, a little smaller than I normally use, but you know, each has its own use. And now we have, I think in a previous one we got some of this brand. It's a color changing bait. So if you take a look at that, it's got a nice wide tail on it, kind of like the swim bait, or not swim bait, but like a Senko with a tail. There you go. Yeah, it's supposed to change color in the water. So we'll just let me grab this here. We'll just recap real quick what we got out of this. We got the Elite 8 Rogue that was at Stick Bait. They're saying is worth $8.29. We got the Carl's Amazing Bait Stacker for $6.99. The Lunker Hunt $5.99. Salty Lizard $4.99. Strike King Ochos for $4.99. The Hard Hat Jigs for $3.99. Swim Smart Baits Disco Worm for $3.99, and the Drop Shots for $2.99. So that's it right there. So I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. It helps us a lot when you subscribe and hit that little bell there. It lets you know when we're putting out new videos, which are going to be very consistent going forward with the spring and summer season coming up. Bass openers just around the corner. It's April 10th today, and May 11th is the opener, so we're not too far out. We're gonna get out there and do some crappie fishing prior to that. That's open right now, so, and we'll shoot some videos there, show you some of our tips and techniques for crappie fishing out on the lake, and even let you know where we're at if you're ever interested in trying those lakes out in Minnesota. But once again, we really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, and throw some comments. We would really appreciate some comments. Let us know what kind of things you're interested in. You know, what would you like to learn about, or what would you like to see? And I'm pretty sure I can make those happen. So thanks again, and just remember, one more cast.